Hello everyone, this is Adam from PC Clerk Computers and Games. I thought I would take some time this evening and show you something from my personal collection. So let's go back in time to the year 1984. Let's all load up in the DeLorean and go back to the year 1984. And let's look at, boom, the Marvel Superheroes Metal Miniatures. This is from the Marvel Superheroes role-playing game, created by TSR. And look at the front of that. Cool, this is set number 1. And let's look at the back of it. We got a nice black and white that shows all the miniatures that are supposed to be in here. Captain America, Dr. Octopus, Hulk, kind of funny looking Hulk, but whatever. Thor, Mr. Fantastic, a little bit too much starch in his sheets. Captain Marvel, not the Captain Marvel that was in the recent movie, but Captain Marvel from the early 80s. Human Torch, the Scorpion, Spider-Man, Thing, Radioactive Man, and Doctor Doom. So let's open these up. The first thing I am going to tell you is that these are lead. Alright, these are lead, so if you decide to get older miniatures and they're lead, please follow all proper safety precautions. We're going to take the lid off. We're going to take the foam insert off here. And let's look at these guys one at a time. There's Captain America and his amazing shield. Get the light on that a little bit more. You know, and the funny part is we look at Games Workshop. We look at miniatures like Games Workshop and the new Dungeons and Dragons miniatures and the Iron Wind Metals miniatures, and by today's standards, these are very archaic, but they're very classic, very nostalgic type miniatures. There is Dr. Octopus, Dr. Otto Octavius, and his arms. Spider-Man jumping over, I guess it would be a corner of a building or something. There's the Hulk. Kind of looks constipated, doesn't he? A little bit, you know. His head looks bigger than the rest of them and stuff. Just classic nostalgia. This is really, really great. The Thing from the Fantastic Four, when the Fantastic Four was reputable. They've never done a decent Fantastic Four movie right. The Richard Gorman, is that the one that they did in the 90s that everybody always wants to make fun of and everything like that? The only good thing about that movie is it was the most accurate representation of Doctor Doom in a movie. The movie sucked, don't get me wrong, but they got the attitude of Doctor Doom right in the movie. At least I feel like they did anyway. I love Doctor Doom. He's one of my favorite villains. There's Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards. Better bring a towel. Anyway, okay, so this is Radioactive Man. I think it's a little bit skinny for a Radioactive Man, to tell you the truth. I think he should be a little bit bigger than this. Looks like he's getting radiation sickness himself. So the Human Torch, Johnny Storm. Pretty neat stuff. And the last three is going to be Dr. Victor Von Doom. Really just classic stuff from the 80s. If you can find this stuff at a good price, pick it up. It is definitely worth just the display value alone. Painting it might be kind of tricky. Now here's Thor, Mjolnir, his hammer, getting ready to take flight. Pretty cool stuff. And finally, last but certainly not least, we have Scorpion. Mac McGargan, isn't that his name or something? He's Scorpion. He's hunted Spider-Man for years, caused him a whole lot of problems and everything of that nature. Pretty cool stuff. Like I said, these are lead. They changed to pewter in the 90s because they found out, you know, lead might not be the best thing to make miniatures out of. If they're painted and sealed and everything like that, you might not have that much of an issue. But I am going to wash my hands after I make this video. Anyway, I thought I would just share a piece of my classic collection with my YouTube friends and my Facebook friends, because I'll be posting a link to this video on Facebook as well. But TSR, man, TSR. They ruled the world of gaming at one point. It's a shame what happened to them. They had the Marvel Comics licensed to them, everything like that. And this is just set 1. I want to say set 2 has, I think, the same number of figures. And set 3 has a small subset of miniatures. I think there's like Hawkeye and Ultron and a couple other like odds and ends. I think Kingpin is in there and things like that. But I just have set 1 for right now. I'm looking for a decent set of, or a decent set 2. I don't want anything that's painted and everything like that. I just don't want it. So, alright. Very nice. Thank you for viewing, guys. Hope you had fun.